My husband, Eddie Bingham, better known as Dandy, his granddaddy, Noah Bell, homesteaded here in 1901. And now we have the 5th generation farming.
I started farming when I was about 9 years old, and started on a little 23-acre block there where the Parker is. Pretty much had farming in my blood all my life. That's pretty much all I ever wanted to do. In 2010, we combined our farming operation with my sister and her husband, Anthony. Have kind of just grown it from there.
So I grew up farming in the middle of nowhere, even more remote than this, in southwestern Bailey County. Obviously married a Terry County girl, and now we got here as quick as we could. It started off just, me and Nick, just us two together.
Our farming operation consists of around 7,000 acres of row crops and 124 acres of grapes. We run around 4,500 head of Dorper sheep. We utilize this property with grass planting and equip programs with using drip. Run our Dorper sheep on the grass, and then our other cover crops.
They do a great, fantastic job of weed control, and then it's another food source for them, and then compost all that back in, and so it's just a great cycle for the land.
Over time, we've found that our most precious commodity is our water. Therefore, we had to take some acres out of row crop, and because the water table is dropping so much, and put it, and planted it back into grass.
The grass is a spot we can hold them on, and it's a good use of the land. It allows non-productive land to become productive and to be part of the cash flow of the overall farm.
I have watched each one of them fit into a great role. Anthony is quieter. He's steady as a rock and works like everything, and all of them work so hard. But Tracy, she's the bookkeeper, and she keeps things on schedule. Nicholas and Katie Jane go 90-0, and Nicholas is the one that can't get this done fast enough, and Katie Jane is the creative one, and so she has got ideas going in her head all the time. And yes, I've seen each one of them take their part, and they make it work.
Yeah, I think we all complement each other,
Yes.
and it takes a lot of grace and a lot of faith to be able to work in a family business like we do.
Yes.
But we still show up every day for each other.
That's it. There's so many months out of the year, whether it's planting or harvest, that they get in at midnight or 2. And now, because with the kids, they go down when we come up, and then we're on computers and phone calls and Zooms all day. We don't talk, and we talk, and they talk. But
with the 4 of us, we've had to start meeting more and
scheduling more.
That time together.
We live and die by group threads, and we find out from our kids. McLean, our youngest, tells us what happened on the farm in the car. That's literally how we find out a lot. So probably not ideal, but it's kind of farm life to me.
It's important so they know, instead of us just going to work, they're involved with what a day looks like with us.
I like at our vineyards how we get some grapes. I like to eat them a lot. And go harvesting and on the sprayer. I just like living out here.
I like running through the cotton fields. Probably eat the grapes.
Eat the grapes.
Don't tell our dad.
Harvest.
Riding the tractors.
Yeah, it's pretty fun plowing, working on them. If our parents didn't have this job, if we didn't have farmers, we would be starving to death and we wouldn't have any clothes.
One of the most important things that we get to do is in our tasting rooms, we get to interact with people as we're pouring them wine. But it's much more than that. We're giving them a piece of our world through wine, and we get to interact with them and teach them about agriculture. You know, being able to raise kids around agriculture, I think that it teaches them a lot of lessons that they otherwise wouldn't get exposed to.
It's really important for them to know what we do every day and to see all of the families that work for us and be a part of their lives too.
It's more about the people around us. I mean, the people that work with us, that are on our team, they're really the stars, and the commitment and the skill that they have as the farmers that they are. We're just fortunate enough that we get to work with all those people on a day-to-day basis.
If it wasn't for them, we could not receive this award today.
I mean, farming is living for tomorrow, not knowing what your weather's going to be, if it's going to rain, if it's going to hail. We have this chalk talk in our tasting room Gracie made to the story of Footprints in the Sand. It's the story of us being able to do everything that we can with the love of the Lord and the faith that we have.
And our grandparents and parents have shown us what true faith is and the example and the life that they live. We hope that we can show our kids and the generations to come the same thing that they did for us.
And when we were told about this award, we were over the moon. Dandy, your grandfather, got this award 60 years ago this year.
We have a lot to have our goals that we want to set, and this is one goal that I had set.